Okay, I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 7 p.m. We do have a quorum, present, so there's 3 of us here, 2 absent, in addition to Vicky, so, everyone had a chance to review the minutes from, not the minutes, tonight's agenda?
Yes.
Yes. Any additions, anything wanna be added? No?
No.
Jen, am I going too fast?
No, we're good. I think I got this.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna try my best, and you're just gonna critique, and we're gonna get better and better at it.
Yeah, of course.
What to say if you...
Yeah, if I'm going too fast.
I had already put who was here or not, so I was
Okay.
like, okay, I think I got that.
So, all right, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda items. We don't have to do that. Okay, we're good to go.
Yeah.
How about the public minutes from, I forgot about that, right, from September 12th? Everyone have a chance to read those?
Mhm.
They were very
Yes.
good. Any additions or subtractions or, okay. Well, Jen, you weren't here, right?
I was not
So
here,
we can't vote on
I can't
it.
vote. I don't think.
No,
on
we
that
can't
anyway.
vote on them because we don't have a, we don't have a
Quorum.
quorum, so we
Okay.
have to,
Table them.
table them. No quorum, okay. I don't believe there's any board correspondence, right?
No.
Okay.
Laura's not here yet, so.
Okay, let's pass over that. Okay, any public comment? I don't believe so, I think we're good. We can go right into the treasurer's report. Looks great again, Ellen.
Okay.
And I can just tell you, you don't have to go line by line. You can just give the big numbers, the balances.
All right. So, as of October 10th, 2022, our monthly deposits for the Fines and Fees Board of Checking account is $106.72. Our monthly disbursements for the Fines and Fees Board of Trustees checking account was $133.75. So our special fund balances for community programs, $555, multiple copies, $103, replacement materials, $320, honorary books, $25, summer reading, $1,145, and Algeo Memorial, $2,125. So our total special fund balances, $4,275. So our fines and fees account balances, the reconciled bank balance as of September 30th, $17,129.80. Our checkbook balance is the same, and our current balance as of October 10th is $17,236.52. Then we move to our town appropriation checking account. We did have a monthly deposit, 4th quarter town appropriation of $75,794. The monthly disbursements are in the weekly manifest prepared by the director. So our town appropriation account balances, the reconciled bank balance as of September 30th, $128,879.73. Our checkbook balance as of 9/30/2022, $124,265.96. And our current balance as of tonight, October 10th, $116,961.25. So our year-to-date expenditures as of 10/10, $214,378. Our 2022 appropriation budget, $303,177. So our percentage spent so far is 71%. And then we have our small insurance settlement savings account, our no monthly deposits or disbursements. So our reconciled bank balance as of 9/30 and our checkbook balance are the same at $1,014.02. And our current balance is also $1,014.02.
I know we've talked about this before, but on the insurance savings account, what can we use that for?
It can be used for things for downstairs.
Like
Really anything.
anything for the
but
children's room.
Well, for anything for the lower level.
Okay.
Because that's what was involved.
Right.
In that debacle. So generally, we've just kind of sat with it and used it for replacement shelves and
Okay.
the stops for the shelves
Okay.
down there because
Okay.
they break.
Does it have a timeline? Do you have
No.
Okay.
It does.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so it's just kind of a, and then, you know, it's there if something
Right.
special comes up or,
Right,
or
I know
whatever,
we
but-
probably mentioned that, I don't know how many
Yeah.
times, but I just, you know. Okay, I'm gonna make a motion to accept the treasurer's report of October 10th, 2022 pending audits. Anyone want a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, so any opposed, any abstained? There's only 3 of us that can vote tonight, so that passes 3-0-0.
Okay, so this next little bit just hit me the other day. Pandemic brain for all of us when we weren't taking money for a while, and you know, any money at all, as we were closed, we totally forgot that we needed to be voting to accept donations each month. So I have gone back and compiled a list,
Oops.
and that's what the next motion is. So it covers May 2020 through August 2022.
And is that so say that again, so,
Oh, I see it. Okay.
so we weren't, so
Yeah.
we would have voted
Each
on these
month, I mean,
anyway, right? We would have
Right,
done it,
each
but we
month
weren't.
we vote to accept whatever was donated, 25 cents or $25
But we
or
kind of
whatever.
missed that.
but-
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, we just got out of the groove.
So I'm gonna make a motion to accept monetary donations of $13,918.83 from May 2020 through August 2022. No single donation meets the threshold to require a public hearing. So now, these were already donated and have been used for whatever reason.
Right,
Right, and
Ruth
they're
Ellen
included in
mentioned
the
every
balance.
single one of them during her report.
Okay.
We just,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna make that motion to accept the monetary donation.
I'll second it.
Okay, Ruth Ellen, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, any opposed, any abstained? Nope. So it's 3-0, so we're good, that covers that, now we're legal.
So this is Laura Dione.
Hi, Laura.
And she is interested in being a trustee alternate.
Hi,
Do you know everybody?
I know Jen
Okay.
from just around
Sitting.
BMS. Yeah.
okay,
Well, this is Ruth Ellen Whitney.
Hi.
She's our treasurer, vice chair, and this is Donna Ferguson, our chair.
nice to meet you.
Now, is this something we have to wait? Does she have to run?
No.
For this? So
This is an appointed
great.
position.
Super cool.
Right, right.
So this is your chance to ask questions of her, you to ask questions of us.
How long have you lived in Litchfield? I'm curious.
My husband and I moved here about 10 years ago, and we moved in, so 10 years. In March, we've lived here, and since then we've had 3 children.
Wow.
So we have 3 kids at GMS, 4th grade, 2nd grade, and a pre-K 3. And I've been teaching art in New Hampshire. This is my 15th year teaching, but my first year teaching at LMS.
Oh,
I didn't realize our kids were the exact same age.
I've been thinking about it. I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're on the same schedule.
That's so funny. Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, so I just started at LMS. It's been great so far. First
Wonderful.
month or so, and yeah, so we love coming to the library. I love to read. My children love to read. So that's what brought me here.
Excellent.
Yes, so why are you interested in and this is being an alternate is a really good way to start doing this. That's how I started doing it, so if you're not sure, or like these ladies have run the first time, which is great as well.
Yeah.
So why this? Why
Well,
you?
basically just to support the library. So
That's a great answer. Because that's why we're all here, right?
That's exactly why I did it. Yeah.
And what does that mean to
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
So, like I said, I have 3 children in town, so all of my children are involved in the programs that the library offers. My oldest is excited now; he can do some of like the tween stuff that Mr. Ben offers. So he's signed up for like the Spooky Cupcakes and the Star Wars craft this week, and so just bringing those programs to the library and like I said, just supporting the library in general.
Mhm.
So we love Miss Alexis.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We all love it. We love them all. They do like Ben is Alexis is great too, but Ben has made such a nice addition, and it seems like everybody works well together, and the programs that he's putting out there for the community is great for all age groups in that.
So,
Yeah.
so my 9-year-old, he's funny because, like his brother plays soccer, and I'm like, oh, you want to try this? No. You want to try this? No. So So Ben had the game afternoon, and I'm like, oh, do you want to go to this? He's like, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And he, like I said, he wants to come do the Star Wars craft, and so it's just exciting.
Mhm.
So
Something for everyone.
yeah.
You guys, Marley's the one running the Star Wars craft with him.
Oh, fun! I'll
Yeah.
have to tell him.
So excited. That's my oldest son.
Oh.
This was his idea, and so it's
It
very
was his
cool.
suggestion to do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
and so
nice.
they're all doing it together. So it's
Oh,
really
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
And can I just ask
Yeah.
another one then?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you kind of feel the library's role is in the community?
Let's see. So like just bringing people together and learning and sharing love of reading. Really, it's fun to see in the summer. Just everybody come together and meeting other people, like other moms and their kids, and we did all the summer reading activities that Ms. Alexis had. So just fun to all come together and have like the fire department come and just lots of learning opportunities.
Are you involved in like the book group or any of the adult things? Or with 3 kids, I'm sure it's.
Yeah, I'm not. I did the adult summer reading challenge.
Oh,
I did
nice.
do that. So,
Yeah.
that was fun, but yeah, it's, no.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, I read at night and then I'm like, I wake up in the books. But
Yeah.
I do love to read.
And my Nook is usually like, or my Kindle's like
Yeah.
right here. I don't know any.
Anybody have anything else?
No.
Any questions for us?
Yeah.
Just so from my understanding, you meet once a month. Is it the second Monday or the
Yes.
first?
Right.
Second Monday.
Second Monday of the month from 7:00.
Yeah.
And it's usually there, except for this summer,
Yeah.
there usually is no one in the audience.
Unless we've invited them.
Yeah, we're pretty quiet. We've just recently been he comes in and records our meetings, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're a pretty easygoing group.
Yeah. So as far as like, I guess the commitment, that would be it, right? The one meeting a month, or is there anything else that I should know?
There are some other, there are other things that we're involved in, like the CIP meeting. We go to the budget meetings, but not. Generally no.
Okay.
Right.
A
Just
lot of times it depends on, what projects we're working on.
Right.
And what you're interested, maybe you'd
Yeah.
have another project for us.
Right, yeah, another project that you might say, hey, let's do this, let's think about this, and, we can research it
Gotcha.
or whatever. Right now, our big thing is, getting the pavilion, information about that, and getting that up and running, and we have some projects that we wanna start working on for the library. So those kind of things, so. But yeah, we're pretty low maintenance, it's pretty easy. So, sometimes it gets a little crazy, but we hold our own. But yeah, I don't have any other questions. Any other questions that you can think? You've done this before? No?
My only other question was, is there usually someone else, or is that?
There are actually 5 of us.
Oh, okay.
Alan is out, sent us and said he's out sick.
Oh, okay.
He was going home from work, and Erica is not. She knew last
Sure,
month that
right.
she wasn't here, so there's usually 5 of us.
Gotcha.
So we do 3 of us makes a quorum, and we had our minutes, and we couldn't vote on. We had to table them because Jen wasn't here at the last meeting, so you have to have 3 to vote on those minutes. So we'll table that till next month.
Oh,
But
okay.
we can. This is a legal meeting for us. Vicky, of course, is not a voting.
Right.
She doesn't
Yeah.
vote, but because there's 3 of us, we do have a
Okay.
quorum. And actually, this summer, we had one meeting where Vicky was, you were on vacation, was it? You weren't here? And remember, we had that meeting anyway?
Yeah.
Something,
Spring.
right, in the spring, right. It was 5 of us. We were just here and we just had our meeting. It was kind of short. And we don't even know if we had a quorum, was it? We did have a quorum, but it wasn't everybody, right? Wasn't
Right.
it? Or am I getting that mixed?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, but we did do that one time, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we meet, rain or shine.
Yeah.
But like in this situation, the alternate would vote because there's
Yeah.
someone not
Correct.
here.
Correct, yep.
You'd be
Yep.
sitting one of these chairs.
Or even if there's just not, there's only 4 here, the alternate would vote.
sitting.
Oh.
Otherwise, but we do ask you, the alternate's opinion of things, like we
Right.
do get your opinion.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
full
So,
participation.
right, we just can't vote if we have the full quorum, that would be the only thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
No,
and there,
the full group.
the full group,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Meetings start at 7. usually done. Just depends what we're going over. Sometimes it's 8 o'clock, 8:30. You know, 9 o'clock if it gets a little crazy, but we're good. Oh, jeez. Right. So the next thing on our agenda. Thanks for coming. Please stay. Please stay and just Okay. So the next thing is the director's report. Vicky's gonna. Did you? You didn't give us that, did you?
No, I didn't. There's really not
A lot going on there.
much to go on there right now.
Okay.
Everything's been budget focused and
Right.
whatnot, and preparing for my next trip. I leave again Wednesday.
Yes,
so.
we know.
Yeah. So really, I don't have an update on the shelving. There's the shelving coming in. So
right.
we'll try and get to that this week.
Okay.
But we do have the Star Wars Craft Day coming up, and then we have one spooky week, which is the week just before Halloween. And so both of the story times are trick-or-treat story times. And so the children will dress up and be downstairs and come upstairs, and there'll be people around to give them
Nice.
little treats. It's very cute. And then for the teen tweens, we have the creepy cupcake competition. So we've got Bittersweet Bake Shop that's over by 7-Eleven
Yes.
is donating undecorated cupcakes.
Oh, very nice.
And then the kids will decorate them, and we have, I'm forgetting who's coming in, 2 firemen and somebody else, I think, to come in and judge them.
Oh, that's
So-
really nice. Yeah.
So that will be fun. And then the program for adults is the Capital Crime of Witchcraft, kind of tracking the witch trials of New England in history. So that should be a good one too. That one's on that Thursday. So we are also having a crafting your college application essay kind of tutorial that's being put on by Princeton Review. And that is on November 3rd. And then Alexis is doing a special crop up story time on November 11th, which is a Friday when the kids are out of school. So in case parents are looking for something for the kids to do, there's an extra one that day. So, and then as I just said, I leave Wednesday and I am out through the 25th. And I'm
Okay.
going to come back exhausted.
So Wednesday is the.
So I'll be back. I leave on a Wednesday. I'm back in the office on a Wednesday.
So the 12th to the 25th?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And let's see, I had 2 other dates that we usually go over, and that is the budget committee meeting for the budget on October 13th. That's this Thursday. And then just to know that the budget committee will vote on all the town budgets October 20th. And if they don't finish that day, it trickles over into October 27th.
Do we need to go on the 20th or the 27th?
It can't hurt, because, that's when they're gonna decide if they're voting yes or no to whatever, and if they're misremembering something and we need to remind them, it can't hurt to be there.
Okay.
So that is really all I have for
Okay.
this month.
All right, the capital improvement plan. So I do have to say, and I do have to apologize. Life got in the way for me, and I kind of dropped the ball on this a little bit. And I do have to apologize. So the last time we spoke, we went. Eric and I went to the meeting, and we had to come up with.
This is the list. Let me read it. The list of items that Donna gave them was an irrigation system for the lawn, given that we're out there so much. We're killing all the grass,
Right.
and we've got
Yeah.
bees living in the dry stuff, and it's not great. Mobile shelving improvements for the children's room, that would allow Alexis to move those, like we could move these now, to make more space for programming. As we all know, we need carpeting throughout the building. A replacement indoor security system, given that ours can't even be marginally fixed without a service call now. Exterior security cameras. We'd like to replace the parking lot door down there with one that can be locked from the inside. And then an ADA compliant and technology compatible service desk for upstairs, since that's pre-computers and yeah, and certainly not ADA compliant. And then furnishing improvements for what is my office slash the break room slash the
Everything.
supply room for privacy and workability.
So I did, as at your suggestion, email Mr. Couteau about, what items could be considered for the ARPA funds and which couldn't, and he never ever got back to me. So at this point, I'm not really sure where to go and what to do.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know I have to get estimates. I just don't know who to get them for, who to get them from. And when I do that, do I just say an irrigation system at the library and then they would come out and meet, or?
Yeah, they would do that.
Okay,
And it's, so what happens with this is they have a form, which we don't have with us, I'm sure. So for every project that you're interested in doing, you have to fill out all this paperwork for it about.
is that for the CIP?
costs. Mhm.
Oh, see, I didn't.
For
okay.
for each thing, so the cost of it and a lot of stuff. So you do need to have more information than just what we have, a list of things. And because they said we could bundle our
Right.
items to reach the $50,000 threshold, once you know how much things cost, that will help a little bit.
And then we need to come up with like a 3 to 5 year plan.
Right.
So, but I don't want to miss, I'm afraid I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball and I don't want to miss any, I don't want us to miss not getting any funds because I've dropped them, so I
Right.
don't know where to go with this.
Right. Well, and it may be it's gonna just take the next meeting to find out about the ARPA situation.
So we really need to know that before we even start getting.
No, you can get your estimates.
Okay.
It's just,
Do I
the
just,
money would either possibly come from ARPA, which the town has the ability to approve,
Okay,
without it going to a warrant article.
okay.
And if it's not anything that's ARPA eligible, then that would eventually become a warrant article.
So do you have any suggestions for companies that I could call for any of these?
Well, and
or,
I think,
or,
I know at the meeting, did they not say we should take care of the security stuff first? They
that was
thought?
my
That was your-
suggestion,
okay.
to do the security.
So there's a little
items
bit
first.
about that too, like if you guys wanna rank these things, like what's the
Okay.
most important to go for first?
Right.
And then, down the line.
So I would think that it would be to me, like the indoor security system, right? That
Yeah.
would be number one.
Yep.
And with that, we could bundle it with, didn't we say
I'd say
there,
the next two things,
Right,
indoor
the-
security, the exterior, what is that, the exterior,
security cameras.
security cameras, and then
The front or back door, whichever.
front and
you
back
call
Yeah,
it.
I know.
the back
It's
door,
the back
right?
door,
Yeah.
but yeah, yes,
Okay.
the entry door.
And it is all that like one company that I can call to do that, or is that like a
Probably not.
yeah.
I mean, and I think at this point you just want one estimate so that you know
Okay. One
what
estimate.
you're talking about. But when you actually go to do a project, then you're gonna want to get more than one. Yeah.
Okay, so for
Like our indoor security system right now is ADT Protection 1.
ADT
Mm-hmm.
Protection 1, okay.
And I would guess they do exterior as well.
And that would be, what was that second thing, the electronic exterior security camera,
Yeah.
okay.
But the door would be somebody else.
Oh, can I make a copy? I
Yeah.
must have that, but that's,
Yeah, you do.
okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep,
I,
we'll copy it.
and then the
before we leave.
exterior, the parking lot door that can be locked, and so who would that also be the ADT for the
I don't
door?
think so. No.
Or could she ask them and see what they, like,
Yeah,
they must
you
know
can.
if that's their job. I don't,
Or we're gonna have to.
Okay,
We can. You can always ask. What's Jeff's last name? Building inspector.
I was gonna say, is there building?
Okay.
Yes,
Or
I
whatever
can't think of what his
I
last
don't
name
know, I
is.
can
but-
find it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because I used to do that with Kevin all the time. So,
okay,
what do you recommend? Who
All
should
right.
I look for?
okay, and I'll just make I know I have that, but I'll
Yeah.
just make a copy of that. Okay, then,
Yeah.
I can start, and I just need one, okay.
one quote.
Yeah.
One quote.
Yeah.
Okay, and then should I schedule this when you're here so that, or, cause I know I can't be here during the day to take care of that.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll start there. Now, do I have to go to another CIP meeting before I have this?
If you want to know about the ARPA funds, if you can't get your question answered
Yeah.
outside of the meeting,
Okay,
I mean, I'd try again, but emailing him.
okay,
And I think, Kate Stevens is one of our patrons too, and she is a liaison to the CIP.
so can I email her?
So you could ask her as well. I mean,
Okay.
even with questions, if something comes up
Okay,
and I can't help you,
all right,
I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
all right, I can start there.
And then I think, we should probably continue to
Oh,
rate the
okay.
rest of the things.
I think the irrigation system, since you're talking about bees, and I also think that's something the patrons will see.
Right. Yep. And then I would say the carpet after that.
The irrigation was two, and then the carpet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And I would
mobile
say
shelving?
yes. That would be mine.
but I'm not gonna do those now, right? Getting quotes for these now?
We'll start with these first ones, but you're gonna need to do it if you're trying to get them to
bundle
parse
them,
money
right.
out over
Okay,
6
then I'm gonna need
years.
help, I
Oh,
need,
yeah,
I-
but that's what I mean, just go with the first group
The
that
first-
we have,
okay.
but at least then we know where we're
Okay.
headed after that group.
alright, and
So
the other one was
Then you
the,
have the desk and I put your upfit for the office downstairs, I don't know
Yeah.
what you're calling that.
Right, so you probably put those two together.
the mobile
as a group
shelving
too.
and the desk, is that?
The desk and the office would be 7 and
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna start with these three, right?
Yes.
That's all I can start with,
Yep.
okay.
Well, and it doesn't have to be only you doing this, so.
I honestly cannot do this by
know,
myself, I can't,
That's
yeah.
why we have more people.
yeah,
and,
so-
so yeah. And I'll find that form again for you, so you can see.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, I'll contact 80, yeah, I'll do the first part of it.
Okay.
And contact the building inspector. Do you know who the building inspector is?
Is his last name Black something?
I
Black?
can't remember.
I'll call town
Yeah.
hall.
It's also on their website.
Oh, perfect, okay. Alright. I can do that. For this one. Alright, I'm good. So again, I hope I can get this done before we can, and I don't know if it's too late to submit whatever, but.
Well,
I
we
just-
can only do what we can do, so.
Yeah.
When it's done, it's done.
And I would feel bad if we lost out on monies that we could be getting, and I apologize, I just,
No.
you know.
If, to
Well,
continue
yeah.
with that, if you want me to contact someone about the irrigation system, I could at least start.
Oh, that
some
would
of
be
them
great.
Too, I mean, cause it's just asking for an
Well, I
estimate.
actually know somebody.
Okay, I was gonna
so
say, if you know somebody.
I could probably take that one.
Okay. Well, however you wanna divvy it out, just
Okay.
divvy something, but.
Okay.
Either a
And I
name
know
or.
there
Do
are
you-
a couple of libraries that have just recently redone carpeting too, so
Oh,
we
okay.
might be able to grab their info, what they ended up paying.
Do you want to see who the building inspector is and then find out about the front door?
Sure,
You don't mind doing that?
no,
Okay. And I'll call ADT Protection. They're just, look them up in the phone book kind of thing, and, I mean,
Yeah, or I
it's,
can get a number for you
Okay.
from a bill.
all right,
and so the front door, it's so it locks from the inside,
But the back.
back,
door, yeah.
sorry. It's the only door I
Yes.
ever go in, so I
Yes, we'd
feel
like to be able to lock it without opening it.
okay, perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and then we would at least have that by the next meeting, or probably we would need to as soon as we get it.
Possibly by
Okay,
the next meeting.
okay,
Um,
okay.
Okay.
I don't feel so, I was like overwhelmed by
Oh,
just
no,
the thought
yeah.
of doing that by myself. I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Nope, nope. Gotta
Okay.
hold hands.
No, that's good.
Move on to the
Oh,
next
yeah,
one.
Building and Grounds Committee,
So I didn't get anything from Erica yet, but I know Brian Novak came in from Novak Landscape and Construction, whatever he is, on Friday to talk to me about the pavilion. So I showed him where it would be. I
Okay.
answered his question about the trees and where the electrical is and stuff. So he's definitely gonna get an estimate for us. He just didn't have time until right then. So
Okay.
I don't know about the other two people that she
Okay,
was
contact,
contacting, so we'll have to touch base again.
okay. We haven't done anything with the bylaws, where that's
We're
kinda,
none
oh.
for those.
what's that?
I said we're none.
Oh, yeah, none,
Yeah.
yeah, impact fees and the personnel committee, so. Okay, is that new business, then, or is it
Just
just
business,
business? Okay, the open trustee alternate position.
So this is when you can decide if you want to.
Can we vote?
Do we
Yep.
need to make a motion on that?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so no, I would like to make a motion,
Write it in there, sorry.
to, I guess, approve, to accept,
Nope,
to appoint, no.
nope.
This is awesome. Keep going, keep going.
To recommend.
Recommend, I would have gotten
Because
to it.
it's the selectmen that do
Selectmen.
the appointing, so
Right, right,
recommend
right.
to the selectmen,
I,
yes.
I make a motion to recommend, Laura Dion for the alternate position for the remainder of the 2022
Term.
term.
I second that.
I'll
My
third
job
it if
was
that's a
easy.
thing, but
Okay, so Ruth Ellen seconds. Any discussion on that?
I think you'd be a great addition.
Yeah, I think you would too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
Okay, any opposed, any abstained? No, so 3, so great. So I guess how that works is that,
I will let Karen know that we need to get this put onto the selectmen's agenda, and then she'll let me know, or somebody else, when that can happen. So they meet the second and fourth Mondays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you might be able to get onto their fourth Monday schedule. And they might ask you a couple questions, they might not, they just know that we recommended you, and they would appoint, and then you would need to visit the town clerk's office to get sworn in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would I go to that selectmen meeting?
Yes,
Okay.
right.
so I'll be in touch.
Well, good, congratulations. I hope that,
Welcome
I'm
to
sure
the
it'll
team.
work out. Yeah. Okay, the 2023 proposed operating budget updates. Is that what this
Yes.
little treasure is right here?
And did I not bring my own? Over here. Nope, not that one.
Oh, this one I probably took it.
Yes, I gave you an update to the budget, and what is updated is, the ask for the, increase in the assistance hours Because I had it figured at starting pay, but if we're trying to get somebody who has some experience, or even not, with the market the way it is, so I extended it to a little bit more. So the starting rate was $15.73, and I refigured it at $16.73. So we have a little bit of a range, not a lot, just a little
Right.
bit, so that, of course, made it more expensive. And I know you guys are going to that meeting
Yes.
with them, and it's, you know, a little confusing. We talked about this last time, that we wanted to put both the assistant in and the extra hours for the pages, but only if the assistant went through, then the page, we wouldn't need the extra page hours.
I see.
Right,
So
but-
I've made notes everywhere, but I
Right,
just,
right.
you know, I don't,
You don't want to mess it up.
well, no, that's not it. I don't want anyone to get confused.
Right,
Right.
but on this position for the 24 hours, right, the full-time
Yes.
position, so.
Not full-time, just 24.
24 hours.
Oh, full year for 24 hours, right? So how do we know, like, so you're saying you don't want us to get, it's either this position or increasing, wasn't it, adding more hours for the pages, right?
Right.
So how do we know which is it? Like, will the budget committee say, no, you can't do this, and it's just,
I have information for
Okay.
you guys
okay,
to take to the meeting.
Okay.
And like,
Okay.
if they don't want this, then you take this much out. If they
Okay.
don't want that,
Okay.
you take that much out.
okay,
So
all
that
right,
you don't
gotcha.
end up losing merit increases and everything, you know, because they're going against last year or something. So,
Okay,
yeah. So, but I just wanted everybody to know.
The both
Donna
of
and
you.
I presented this to the selectmen already, and now we just go to the budget committee.
right, so they'll either say, okay, we'll talk about that later, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
And then I gave you the little sheet that, will be given to the budget committee members. They usually like this. I didn't have it last year and got called out on it. Our kind of library at a glance thing, which is also good for new people
Yeah.
to see all the things in one place that we have to offer. So, just a good thing to look at. But one thing we can point out, or I'll point out, I started with the library use value calculator. So, and kind of estimating on where we're gonna end up this year with, fourth quarter numbers. So we're looking at a taxpayer investment of $303,177. And the materials and services that the public has received for that money is $500,026. $526,157. So, the return on investment is $222,980, or 73%. So,
Can you, I'm not really that familiar with the library use value calculator. Can you kind of explain,
I
like,
certainly can.
what goes into those two
It,
numbers?
Yeah.
So if they ask me,
It's
I
like
can.
this, a whole list of items. So, like you plug in how many children's items were checked out, how many young adult,
Okay.
how many ebooks were downloaded, how many audiobooks were downloaded, how many people attended children's programs, how many people
Okay,
attended
yeah.
each kind of program, how many database searches there were, magazine usage, movies, computer usage. I don't know if I'm missing anything. It's pretty much, everything that we do, reference questions, all that stuff. So if they had to pay for that, buy the book, pay to use the database,
Yeah.
buy the newspaper, whatever, that's what it would have cost.
Okay.
And it's,
And is this something that all libraries use?
yeah,
to
and everybody kind of piggybacks off of somebody else's. So I think originally it was the Maine State Library Association, not Maine, Massachusetts, did it And
Okay.
then a lot of the neighboring states, New England states, base theirs on the same thing because we're,
So it's a widely
economically-
accepted
Yes.
calculator.
Yeah, it's just that
it's not-
probably different regions of the country use different numbers based on what their cost of living is, kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah. And I don't know if you've noticed, but we have something a little bit like that on the bottom of your receipt when you check things out. It tells you what you
Yes,
would have paid.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do notice that.
so.
And it's like,
I
wow.
noticed that.
Yeah. But it doesn't count for, like computer use and
Right.
online stuff. It's just the physical
Or
items
reference
that you're taking out.
questions
Yeah,
or-
yeah. So
And it's the whole intrinsic value of the
Right.
library is keeping people informed and, that
Right.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
which-
that's priceless.
right, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Educated and informed.
Right.
So.
Right.
And community, getting people together too is priceless. So
So I will say that this return on investment, while nice, isn't what it was. So, we're still coming back from the pandemic. This happens every time we have an interruption in service. You take a couple steps back and then get running again. So I'm sure that will change.
So are you saying this is the percentage is higher or lower?
It's usually higher.
Okay. Okay. All right, so on the budget, we're gonna we're not gonna go over this line by line now, are we? Because we
No, we
already
don't
did
need
that.
to, yeah.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to approve the proposed 2023 operating budget in the amount of $327,760 to be discussed with the budget committee.
I'll second that.
Okay. All those in favor, any discussion before we? No, all those in favor? Aye. Okay, any opposed or abstain? No. Okay, so that's 300. And approved, so we'll present that to the budget committee this Thursday night, Ruth Ellen and I will. The second signature on the bank accounts, did that?
Do you know if Erica ever got answered?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't asked.
Okay.
her.
Alright. Yep. Well, save that to find out.
I haven't heard that there was any issue. No one from the bank ever came and said, "Hey, it's still open." So
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to vote to go into non-public session. Okay. So I make the motion and then I ask every, God, just like it says here. So we're gonna make I'm making a motion to enter in non-public session at 7:43 per RSA 91-A3, Roman numeral 2, for employee compensation. So I'm gonna vote yes. Ruth Ellen?
yes.
Jen?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna go downstairs. We probably won't be very long.
We don't have to do that.
We don't have to go downstairs?
Nope, we can ask them to step downstairs while we do our.
Oh. Do you guys
Does
want
that
to
have
step
to be
downstairs?
second, the motion
I'm
to go into non-public, use
first, second.
Ruth Ellen is second?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you guys wanna go downstairs for?
Yeah.
We'll come down and get you.
Don't have too much of a party.
So, the summary of the decisions and directive actions to be completed. Nope.
First.
Oh, public session. Public
It's on your
session.
sheet, too.
Oh, it is on my sheet. Look at that. Public session reconvenes. The minutes will not be sealed. 3 employees received merit increases in September. And one step, can I?
Yep, and Alexis will be.
Oh, and Alexis will be out for 8 weeks. Okay. Let me just write that down. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
All right, so now the summary of directions or actions to be taken. So number 1, I am going to call ADT Protection 1 to set up someone to come in for estimate for the indoor security system and the electric security camera. And I'm going to email Kate Stevens again regarding the the ARPA funds, what can be used for ARPA funds, if she can shed some light on that. Okay.
And I will
Yep.
contact the town building inspector and see if he has any recommendations of companies that can look at the back door,
And then you'll call them.
and I will call
Okay.
them and see if it, how to get it to lock from the inside. Is that really all that you're doing, is getting it to lock from the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds so simple, but
I
I'm sure it's
know,
not.
But it just doesn't do it, so.
Okay, Ruth Ellen and I will be going to the budget committee meeting on the
13th.
13th, and the budget meeting on the 20th and possibly the 27th, right? So we just go on the 20th, and if they approve our budget, then we don't have to go back. If they don't,
If they
yeah,
vote on our budget, yeah.
vote on our budget,
Yep.
okay. Budget meeting, and those budget meetings start at 7, okay. Anything else?
I will contact the Board of Selectmen with a recommendation for
Okay.
Laura to become alternate. And oh, I'm gonna get you the CIP form.
Oh, yeah, the CIP form, and the phone number for the ADT?
Yes.
And contact number, okay. So when I schedule that with them, I can schedule that like after the 25th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I can do that.
Okay. I think that covers it.
And I think that's it. Any announcements? Anyone? No? All right. So our next meeting is Monday, November 14th. We hope to see you here,
Yes.
7 p.m. And the meeting is adjourned at 7:58.
You have to make the motion.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Oh, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:58.
I second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and there's no one here to abstain, it's so good. Okay. Thank you for coming, we're excited, we hope everything works out, I'm sure it will.